probably the best trading journal you will find out there. It's features and functions designed by a trader to address traders' needs properly. It is 100% free, nothing to pay. Download it at acegazette.com and use it as long as you want. Ace Gazette Trading Journal is a portable application, which means you don't need to install it. Just download and unpack it to desired location, folder, directory, wherever on your computer, and run the exe file by double-clicking on its exe file. All serious traders need to keep a trading journal with a discipline. Properly kept trading journal will help a great deal to identify what you are doing right and wrong. Trader needs to spot the mistakes and avoid repeating them in order to improve profitability. Ace Gazette Trading Journal is a user-friendly Windows desktop application. Simple user interface makes it easy to use and efficient application to achieve tasks in hand fast. On this video, I'll just introduce few basics of Ace Gazette Trading Journal to get you start using it quickly without a loss of time and energy. When you launch the application, you will see this main window. There are three sections. Main section is being what we see here, the journal. Other additional two sections like tasks and notes are extra features for users' convenience, for adding additional notes independent to journal or some small tasks and to-do list on the tasks just by clicking on add, and you go in the adding data window, and it has a rich edit. So whatever you add here, you can, that means you can format it and like this, change the font or size and colors and so forth. Our main area is the journals, where for the traders concerned, that is where we need to be concentrating on. Before using the application, perhaps it is the good idea to check out lookups tables and add additional items relevant to, for example, these ones for journal. These are presented when drop downs is opened, and so then you can pick up straight an item rather than typing it. Adding editing items is easy. We, for example, on this one, journal instrument sections, we have 3 items, but you can add more. Says to add it, just click on the first empty row and type, for example, USD CHF and hit the return, and here you go. If you want to edit it, like here, USD, but okay. Now you don't want to do this, it doesn't support the backspace, so you highlight and USD says cat and enter. Here you go. If you want to delete it, you can either hit the delete button in your keyboard after highlighting the item that you want to delete, or hit the delete button here. It's asking you if you want sure or not, and here it is gone. So anyway, it has been explained shortly and briefly how you operate these lookups tables. This is for the accounts and available items and the tasks and the notes. Okay, the next thing, obviously, you will have to have accounts. These are just as an exercise. We have added a couple of items as an examples. but it is recommended you delete them, add the correct proper your own accounts with your own account names and brokers and so on. And because each journal items has to belong some accounts. You see, if there is no accounts selected, or if you don't have any accounts here, open available accounts, then you will see add edit journal items or the view, all these buttons are disabled, because where are you going to add? There isn't anything. Also, these buttons are disabled when the account is closed. You see, is account closed? This one is open. No, it is not closed, so therefore is open. This one, Roger Pike one, but the Peter Pan one is closed. It says yes. And when the account is marked as closed, is great. So if we click on available account, as you see, add, edit, delete buttons became available. And also, if there is any journal entries for that account, is listed on this table grid here. The losing journal entry is colored as red for the visual reference, and winning ones is default black. And also, as you can see, account the journal column totals at the bottom. The account balances is being calculated and displayed here. This is the journal running balance, means this one. What is the situation? Latest running balance. Transactions running balance. This is the transactions here we have, because when we open an account with broker, obviously we have to deposit some money, and when we make some profit, hopefully, and plan to profit, then we withdraw some, and that is all done in this section. And this one is the balance of this running account. So that running account currently at 40k plus in credit. So if it is minus, obviously it will be minus here. This is something additional extra, transactions running cost here. So when you are depositing or withdrawing money, there is always bank charges. So those ones calculated and displayed here. It is a quite simple application. All you have to do is add the accounts first, and then add your journal entries, your trades. When we're saying the journal entries, we are talking about the trades, of course. Add them under the journal items, and when you send money to your broker or withdraw money, use this section and record it here. And select the item details you like to view and click on view selected journal item button, and you have the everything here. Enter, obviously, because it is just an example, we didn't fill it fully. You have here enter reason, exit reasons, and cost of trading, and all other items, including the notes and the images. That is your exits entries and trading charts and all, etc. You can add here up to 8 images. And so it is actual fact you can take detailed notes, that is the viewing. But if we edit this item, you see, if you go to notes, so you have rich edit, so you can even add pictures and charts in here. Also paste it, or copy paste is the easier one. However, be careful, this rich edit saves it as a hexadecimal format, so therefore images will increase on here, database size quite a lot. So probably just use for images the image items, because they are saved in a separate outside the database within the application window, the application folder. And they are clearly marked, and they have their own folders. As you add image, new folders, appropriate folders will be created for you. So basically it is so simple and basic stuff. So it is when we were talking about this lookup items, lookup tables, you see, for example, where we use those lookups, for example, instrument. So every time we add journal items, instead of typing GBP USD here, all we can do, just drop and select one, and that's it. Instead of same thing with time frames, you can add straight from here. So certain repetitive jobs is better to use these drop downs to save times and be more economical on data entry tasks, and do your jobs much more faster, because these are the same things you keep typing in. As you can see, quite comprehensive features, and I try to include all needed main items that trader would need, so that you can use it to benefit, to get some benefit out of it, rather than just the sake of using it. So other things we have, this is an external application, position size calculator. So when you click here, you should get this position size calculator. So as you can see, you would calculate your position sizes by putting the account balance, risk, and percent, stop loss in pips, and standard loss value. Standard loss value, you can get that value from your MT trader, or there is a MT4 indicator, or roughly you can use like $10 per standard lot size as the 1 pips value. Okay, and additional things, you can protect your journal with password as well. You see, at the moment there is no password set, and if you want to set up a password, so just enter a password and just retype it to confirm it. And this one, if you click it, when you are entering the password, it shows actual alphanumeric characters rather than stars and or hashes. And please remember your password. We cannot get your password, so if you lose your password, that means, and if you don't remember, that means you will lose access to your database, and you will have to start everything from the zero again. And there is other things, backup database and compact data. Compact database basically is a simple operation on SQLite database. Is just clears the deleted empty locations, so then it just saves some space and organize it better to your database. It's not a big deal things. It is just clicking here. It says this will compact your database and etc. So probably it is a good idea to do the backup your database often, the working versions. And you say okay, and it does it. And the lookups and information is takes you to about window, usual stuff. And the help file, it is actually application itself within this application. So it is a simple, because there isn't much complicated learning curve or requirements needed. So it's just the basic things and explains, and you just click on here to access, and that's it. and exit the help application, and this takes you to the Ace Gazette website. This will be the legal requirements warning window will take you, and this one will be showing other available trading applications and so on, the tools available from Ace Gazette, like scalping webbook we have, personal training by myself, AG trading plan pro software and webbook, and trading strategies software, and some webbooks in it with it as well. So they are individually explained a little bit, and if direct links to their own pages on Ace Gazette website provided with this button. And that is it. So enjoy it, and we come end of this video recording, and you can by the way, you can download this application freely. Just go to the acegazette.com. On the home page, middle of the home page, there is those free application, and there is the link, and just follow the links and you will get the free version. Well, there is no paid version for Ace Gazette at the moment, Ace Gazette Journal, so you will get your application, and you can use it freely. Trade safe. End of this video recording too. Till next time, stay cool, trade good, and most importantly, enjoy the life. Don't forget to subscribe our channel here, write a comment also. If you enjoyed our video, you can share it with your friends and circle. Plus, click on the like button. Thank you.